Go in with the one and only Miss Aina. Gonna go in with Wigglies. Baby, I don't even know how to do eyeshadows. Oh, that is so pretty. Hey guys, happy new year and welcome back to another video. We're just going to do a really quick red glitter eyeshadow look using my new palettes that I'm so excited to use. Really quick, we're just going to go in with priming and moisturizing my face. Everything that I use will definitely be listed down below, so just stay aware for that. If I don't mention it in the video, it will definitely be there. As always, I'm a eyebrow before foundation type of girl, so I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows. I have a very detailed eyebrow tutorial on my channel already. I do plan on doing a more updated one pretty soon. This one is just a quick run through. I decided to throw in because the angles were pretty good. But if you like to, just check out that video. That will also be listed in the description box. I always use just a dark brown liner and some type of concealer. In this video, I'm sure I was using my my e.l.f. concealer in Deep Olive. If I'm not correct, it will be listed down below. I'm not gonna say that again because I said that like 3 times. So yeah, you get it. By the way, my eyebrows were because I still didn't get them done. My eyebrows are over a month old, so they are appearing a lot thicker than what I usually go for. But I actually turned out liking them this way, so I just roll with it. At this point in my makeup, it was optional for me to add the concealer. They were actually looking really good without the top concealer, but I like the more cleaner, sharper, snatched eyebrow look. So I always like to take the extra step to add that concealer at the top. If you like the more natural look at the top, just add a concealer closer to your shade or just your foundation tone. Alright, so in the middle of me doing my voiceover, company have arrived. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more noise in the background. Just bear with me. At this point, you really need to know what's going on, so just stay tuned. Okay, so this whole time I've been going in with my corrector. It's by Black Radiance. I think it's like a peach shade. I say a lot, and I didn't notice it until I started doing my voiceovers. But I'm just going to go ahead and correct any dark spots that I want to get rid of or to fade out. And we're just going to use a flat, like dense buffing brush and just blend that in. I've had issues with my dark spots and like showing through my makeup often, especially as of lately. So if you have a corrector that works for you, please leave it below because I need all the suggestions because I'm kind of iffy about that one. But then I'm going to go in with my Born to Glow foundation. I actually just started using this. I'm still trying to work with the color. It does oxidize, so it is appearing a lot lighter than what it really going to tone down to be. So don't let me scare you. It's going to get better. For a while, I stopped adding foundation onto my forehead. I actually picked that up from Aaliyah's Face. I love her. That's my good sis. She actually stopped doing it because she usually bronzed more. For me, my purpose is because I didn't feel the need to put it on my forehead because I don't really have that much dark spots or acne, I would say. So I didn't really use it up there. With this foundation though, soon you will see I'm going to switch to using my sponge, my Real Technique sponge, because with the brush, it was leaving streaks. Like you can see through my makeup. I didn't like that. If you all have that problem, let me know because once I switched to the sponge, it went away. Next, we're going to go in with concealer. I love concealer. This is my favorite part of doing my makeup personally. Concealer just brings it like, it just make you pop. Like, man, concealer just is just that step for me. I love concealer and I love brows. Those are just it. We're just going to go in and we're going to blend those out. I always use a sponge. I use a brush sometimes, but I probably use a brush 1 time to my 100 times I use a sponge. So I very rarely use a brush. And I just continue with blending. I did decide to go in with more concealer, a brighter concealer this time, just to brighten up my face a bit because I feel like I just needed a little bit more brightness added to it. And I went in with my Morphe setting powder to, wow, my Morphe setting powder to bake and set. Next, what I like to do is go ahead and warm up my face a bit. I usually like to apply a face powder, a few shades, maybe a shade or two above my regular contour shade. This just helps me control how much contour I apply because too much contour can really mess up your makeup look. And I wasn't going for that today. I was going for real light but snatch, soft but snatch, fine but snatch, that kind of look. Next, I like to go in with my Holy Grail drugstore contour palette by Black Radiance. This, I don't think I found a drugstore contour color that's better than this for me. I just slightly go in with that and contour my face. And then I just went in to sharpen up my contour with that same powder along my cheeks as well as my nose, the bridge of my nose. And I just used it to set the other places where I didn't go over with extra powder where I applied the makeup and things. Next, I just went ahead and dust off any extra powder that was probably left onto my face, as well as I'm going to go over my contour again with the first powder that I used just to bring it back to life. I wasn't trying to make it too much darker. I was just trying to just make it reappear because it might have got lost in that powder. Next, I'm going to go over my brows with that brow gel just to get the excess powder off of them. Highlight my face a bit, and then we're going to go into our eyes. In this video, I will be using the James Charles palette as well as my Jackie Aina palette. I got these palettes for my birthday, so I'm just so excited to use them. First, I'm going to be using that red brown shade and I'm going to pack that into my lid. I was just looking to see if that was the color I was going for or not. And then I'm going to begin sweeping that back and forth. That sweeping motion will allow me to blend it out as well as blend it up. So it's going to give off that gradient effect. So it's going to appear lighter to darker, if that makes sense. Yeah, listen, I'm really not that good with eyeshadow, but I try, and when I try, it comes out as a good look. I'm not going to say as the look, but it's a good look. So that's why I roll with it. Right now, with that smaller brush, I did go in with that shade that was next to that red brown, and it was more of an orange brown. And I just added that in to deepen it up a bit. Gonna go in with the one and only Miss Aina. We gonna take wigglies. Period. Miss Aina. Baby, I don't even know how to do eyeshadows. So yeah, with that color wigglies, I'm just gonna pack that into my lid area, and it brightened it up a lot. It gave me, I wasn't even going for that kind of look, but it gave me the look that I was going for. So it kind of took me from like dull to kind of like popping, like from like matte to glam real quick. It was a look that I was really happy for. I did drag it a bit down to my lower lid, and then I did go in with that glitter shade in the left corner of her palette. I will leave that name below. And I just added that in just to brighten up my eye a bit. Sprayed my face down with some hydrating mist by Elf. And I'm going to proceed with applying my lashes. Alright, so I would like to go ahead and add mascara to my bottom lashes, as well as any of my lashes that might be showing with my false ones on. It just helps add to the look, to me, my opinion. And then I just brighten up my highlighted bit on my nose, as well as my eyebrow bone. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my lip stick off camera. And we will have that finished look in just a moment.